harassing the police every single day.
Did the cops let you go down there to do it or no?
Yeah.
They did?
You go anywhere.
Okay,
We're
why?
not going in the park, no.
No, I know. So why? What are you guys doing here?
What we always do, we give away water. Thank you.
Oh, all right.
We don't really want your sign by
You don't? Why? Are you a Christian?
Yes, sir, we've talked to you.
So you want to kill black Democrat babies?
No, but we don't want that.
Okay, I want to get that on video that you want to kill black Democrat babies. Yeah, all right. Yeah. That's sad. That's sad. We'll pray for you, you sinner. I don't speak to tyrants.
Say hi.
I don't speak to tyrants. Are you going to harass me for free speech again? Are you going to harass me for free speech again? Aye. Oh. Democrats are killing young black voters. Democrats are killing young black voters.
They're killing everyone.
That's true, they are. They're killing America. Democrats are killing young black voters through abortion. You know that's true, right, sir?
I've heard the numbers.
Yep. Thanks for being American. Democrats are killing young and black voters.
I agree.
Thank you for being American. Thanks for realizing that. Why can't the Democrats realize that?
They're stupid.
Yes, they are. Democrats are killing young black voters.
Yeah, I know.
It's sad, man.
Democrats are killing everyone.
Yes, they are. Can we deport them with the illegals?
Yeah.
Thank you for being an American. Oh, rolling coal for saving a baby. Wow. It's sad, man. They're killing their own, man.
Yeah.
And they're killing America. How's that make you feel?
I don't like it.
There you go. Thank you for being American. Yeah, the cops maybe do it. If I don't cover it up, they'll they'll say that it's vulgar and give me a ticket and arrest me again.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was arrested for not here. Do you know what they call Punta Gorda now? Auschwitz, Florida. It's really bad.
First time I've been here.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, watch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, don't say freedom because they will arrest you for that. Ask me how I know. Yeah, they did it to me. 30 days.
Get out.
Right here, Charlotte County, man, for free speech on a sidewalk. Is that messed up?
Yeah, that is.
Where are you from that it's free?
Well, I came from Boston, but you know, I moved down here, and I would never move back there. Fucking Democrats are out of it.
It's worse up there than here.
Well, not with freedom and saying stuff like, I mean,
Right.
you could go up to a cop, spit in their face, just scream at them, swear at them, and they don't do
Right.
anything. So I mean, there's got to be an equal balance.
Well, I will tell you, the cops aren't good here either, because like I said, they arrested me for free speech, 30 days in jail, 32 tickets for free speach and free press in 3 years.
Well, can you fight? Is there any way to fight that? Like,
Well,
go to a judge?
That black cop that you saw that's in here right now, I'm already suing him.
Yeah.
He violated my civil rights so many times, it's not even funny. It's disgusting.
Don't let that stand, because I mean.
And and what's crazy, I'm trying to save black babies. Democrats are killing black babies through abortion.
Yeah.
And yet he wants to jail me for that? What's up with that? That's racist, isn't it?
I really, before I had kids, I was all pro.
Right.
I had a kid, and it's like, listen,
It changes everything,
I'm
right?
not gonna judge you, but you know what? There's other options. Do you know what I mean? But if you feel that you have to do that,
Right.
I'm not ready to judge anyone.
So do you know why I wrote, Can We Kill You? Because if somebody can kill a baby in the womb, then we should be able to kill them, right?
Told me to have an abortion. I goes, well, why don't I just kill Jake and I'll make room?
Oh, you're speaking truth to power, man. Very good.
Same thing.
It is.
Those two things hit, that's a baby.
That's right.
You know,
Now-
I thought that before when I was pro-choice.
Do you
but
think a man should have rights? That's half his DNA. Do you think he should have rights?
I think that men get screwed with the child support.
Yes, they
in
do.
this country. I really
Well, and not only that, the woman can kill your baby without asking the guy. What's up with
The guy
that?
has to pay forever if she decides to keep it, and probably doesn't even know who the father is. You know what I mean?
No comment. That is true. Yeah, they usually get a
that happened
test.
to 2 people that I know. Like,
Oh, no
they didn't know
kidding.
They had to pay child support for 12 years, like good money.
Wow.
They needed a DNA for something.
Right.
They're like, oh, because he needed a blood transfusion. And
Right.
his blood didn't match.
Oh, wow.
So they ended up getting the DNA, not the kid. So for 12 years, and there's no recourse. He's not
What?
getting
You
that
can't get the
back.
money back?
The girl, when she, when it came out, said,
Right.
oh, that's not your father. Took some guy that the kid didn't know.
Right.
Like, oh, this is your father. What are you doing?
That is sick. That is very sick.
Kids are like so fragile mentally.
They are.
Anyway,
They are.
You gotta be careful with what you do and say on a regular, but not with who your freaking father.
Now, do you know why I'm so passionate about this? I was adopted. I was almost aborted. I found my mother.
Yeah.
She was from Michigan. I was almost aborted because in the 60s, did it look good to have a kid out of wedlock?
Right.
No. And did it look good when your brother is a preacher? Oh!
So that's why you're here. Yeah.
So they talked her out of doing the abortion center across the state in secret to do the baby. Is that crazy?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Man, all for religion.
I know religion is another hot button, but not that I care. I mean, I'm not an atheist per se,
Right.
but if you told a story of any Bible
Right.
to someone that is from another planet, they'll be like, "Are you crazy? Like, what are you? You crazy?"
Right. Right.
You know, so I just think that when you die, you go out like a match. You're here,
Right.
do the best you can. You help whoever you can.
Right.
Be the best person you can, and you're good. You know.
Right.
That's what I think.
There you go.
I mean, people that are Bible thumpers, they seem very happy. There's a lot down here.
Right. Oh, there's a lot down here.
And I know a lot. I hang out with them. And they're all like, "Oh no, you do believe in God." I'm like, I really don't.
But be careful. Half the people here are Democrat idiots. I'm serious.
No, that's all right. And I will have a conversation. That's what I
Right.
don't get. I'll have a conversation. Maybe I'm missing something that
Right.
you're getting out
Right.
of the Democratic
Right.
Party that I'm not seeing.
Right.
And I could learn something from you, but I think
Right.
I could learn a lot from.
Well, do you know any country that has gotten socialism and communism right?
No.
Thank you. That doesn't work, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
That's-
Capitalism
Like
works,
in
right?
Canada, I mean, they
Oh.
have socialism, but then you hear them saying, "Oh, I had to wait 2 years for my employment."
And by that time they're dead. Thank
right.
you.
They didn't pick their doctor.
I have a friend from Canada. I've heard horror stories, man. Yes, they do.
And this poor man has like crucified.
Yes, he
our
has.
Lives, like just they make people believe them without doing their own research. It's all there on the net. Look at
Right.
it. I mean, Nelson Mandela flying him in. He's not a racist.
Right.
Mike Tyson, $10 million when he got out of jail because the guy was broke.
Right.
He's like, don't worry about paying it back. Just pay it
Wow.
back. He doesn't like to toot his own horn.
Right.
Nothing. He does it because he likes to help people.
Right.
So, did you see? You know that guy? He's on the Blaze with the white hair. He went to there and had dinner with him and with the wife and stuff, with his wife.
Okay.
And they
Glenn
took
Beck.
him up to the private residence.
Yes.
And then they had to sign that paper saying you don't reveal anything that was upstairs. Because
Wow.
anybody know, he goes, and the guy was like almost in tears.
Right, right.
He goes, this is what people need to see. He is a real, genuine person. He just wants to do good and help people.
Correct.
Not just be like him or kids like grandkids and just, do you know what I mean? Like just
Correct.
being like a normal and crucified. And
Why? How young are you?
57, I'm almost freaking 60.
Okay.
So John went out to my ACDC Kid Rock though.
So I turned 60. So you remember what freedom used to be like and
Yeah.
and work in America,
Yeah.
right? We used to have tons of work. We gave it all
I
away.
got IRS, the phone company, the electric company, one other job, and one day at a job fair.
Wow,
I'll
very
copy the
good.
I put the phone company.
And when did you start working?
Well, babysitting and stuff. With
That's correct. I was cutting lawns, doing newspaper. Why are we treating kids like they're freaking
my
baby?
kids always
Man.
worked, even if it was just cutting lawns. But they
Right.
did a lot. They did the summer school program.
Very
They took care of
good.
The younger kids at the park,
Right.
and made sure that they got fed and everything, 'cause
So you actually have good kids that have a brain?
Yes, well, sometimes I question that, but yeah.
Right. So they didn't get messed up in college and school with all the chop your dick
I
off
spend all
stuff?
this money in sports, right? My kids were very good athletes.
Oh, very
Spent
good.
so much money because I was married to the Antichrist, right?
Right. Right.
So she goes, I apply, I get her into college. She goes, oh, Mom, I don't want to go to college now. I said, the thousands, probably $1 million now I spent just to get you scholarships in now.
Right.
But, you know, she was tired. Like, she played football up until high school when the boys got too big.
Right.
I went to sign her up for cheerleading while I was signing up my son.
Right.
They're like almost a year apart.
Right.
And she goes, Mom, she calls me, right, little politician.
Right.
She goes, why do I have to swing my butt for these boys when I can play better than any of them?
Oh,
I said,
ow.
well, I want to play, honey. I'll
Wow.
sign you up, thinking she'll quit the first day, right?
Right.
She dominated. I'd be able to eat here and the people 2 tables over talking about her. Like, she was a catcher in softball, so
Right.
her legs were solid.
Right.
Not a fat girl or nothing,
Right.
very solid. 2 of them, one on each leg, and she'd still be going, you know, getting a touchdown.
Wow.
But then they were just too big, you know, for
Right.
one year.
Right.
You know, she did that, and she was captain of softball, the travel team.
So do you agree with them putting trannies into the women's sports? Is that
I was
insane?
saying about, I don't. But then I'm thinking, well, I let my daughter play football with the boys.
Now why can't we have tranny teams?
You can.
Split them
You
off.
absolutely can. And
Split them off by themselves. All right.
And yes, and I don't care. Dress in a dress if you want. You
Right.
know what I mean? I don't care what you love, whoever you want, as long as that person is over 18.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
Correct.
As long as somebody loves you, hey, all the more power to you.
Correct.
Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what the trouble is. That they think that we don't like trans. No, it's not that.
Right.
We don't want anybody messing with our kids. That's what you come into.
Yeah, and these
bathroom-
trannies coming to the back. Oh my God, it's
because
so
I've had
messed
somebody
up.
messing with my daughter, and I got arrested for attempted murder. Right? Hey.
Wow.
I had time in Framingham with a fucking smile.
Oh my God.
Right? I mean, I was.
Are you
just
serious?
The cops kicked the shit out because I was looking for him.
Right.
For him. I see him on Main Street. I carried a big fucking knife in the
Right.
I left my car in the middle of Main Street. I goes over. They just happened to be on patrol.
Right.
Came around the corner, freaking tuned me up. I goes, come on, put me in the cell with me, put me in. And I'm screaming because I'm not like that. But this, I was in like, I did more time on anger management and probation. He was supposed to do 2.5 years. That's
Yes.
all you can get in this report, right?
Yes.
Out in less than 6. And now I'm still going to anger management. They're acting like I have the problem.
Right.
That kid molested my baby. She was from the time she was 5
Right.
to like 11, like 4 or 5.
Oh.
You know, it was a family member.
Oh, that's
I
bad.
knew something was wrong, and I kept asking. I accepted her in the for 7 years. Like,
Right.
there's something going on. But she wouldn't talk because he said he'd kill me, you know?
Oh
So,
my God.
You know what I mean? So
How much time did he do?
4 months. 4.5 months. And here I am.
How is that possible?
Because he ratted on some drug dealers. So he got
Oh man. That's messed up.
I'm done at the judge because he's like, I've never seen anybody with a mouth like yours or whatever. I goes, if that was your daughter, he'd be in a fucking hole already. I said, this is a freaking disgrace. And do you know they don't have, that kid could say, I don't want you to read my charges.
Right.
And they don't read the charges in court. So you know that I made sure everybody in that
Right.
courtroom, the next courtroom, all knew that he was a diddler.
Right.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that's one thing that, man, so I don't care who you love, wear a dress,
Right.
don't wear a dress.
Right.
I don't care what you do.
Right. Don't
But
push it on your
don't-
kid, right?
God, no. And don't ever think that you're going to go whip out your dick in the bathroom where
Right.
my granddaughter, because I got 7 grandkids
Right.
now.
Wow.
So don't ever think that that's going to be acceptable
Right.
to me.
Aren't you glad you went to school when they didn't teach you to cut your boobs and dick off?
I know, right? I know.
Right.
You can still have them, and it's normal.
Isn't
You know
that
what I mean?
weird?
Like, you know, oh, yeah. Well, one of these, I can get any of those I want. So,
Right.
haha, you know, kind of deal. But, yeah, it's just a crazy world.
It is.
It's woke. And my husband went to Harvard. He founded his own college. And
Right.
stuff. Wicked smart. I don't know why we're together because I'm like a union worker. Like, you know.
Right.
But he worked with some women, and I got along well with one of them.
Right.
Lesbian, whatever. Okay, but she like texts me all this stuff, like hates Trump, and so I goes listen to it. I said, it seems like you're trying to fight with me.
Right.
I said, I am more than happy to listen to your point of view.
Right.
I said, I don't know why we can't have a conversation.
Right.
But you're like insulting me.
Right.
I said, I think Trump is going to save this planet. Not even
If they don't
our
kill him.
country.
If they don't
I know,
kill him.
They already tried, you know.
Man.
That guy missed the wires.
That
and
is
that was
cr-
all set up.
And isn't that weird? We still don't have any information on both of
Well,
those.
they killed him just so they couldn't talk.
I agree with
Yeah,
that.
I think the whole thing was set up
Did
by
you-
freaking Biden and all them. Yeah.
CIA, did you hear the rumor? They think it is CIA that
yeah,
did it.
Sure, yeah.
Unbelievable,
and,
man.
Leadership because you know Biden wasn't running the country. He was
That is correct.
In that freaking room with him.
That is correct.
Well, hey, and I'm hoping they can overturn everything he signed.
I agree.
With that pen, and
the auto pen.
Right mind.
8,000 people let go. Nobody's ever let that many people go. Unbelievable on an auto pen.
Yeah. Right. So I mean, he wasn't running the country. You knew that. You lied about it. First of all. So I don't know.
Well, why did the media lie about it?
Because they're getting paid by them.
By the NGO. Man, you are fully awake. Very good.
I have to take an extra blood pressure pill every time I saw it.
Right.
I mean, my head would want to explode.
Right.
Now I have it on all day long. I just love listening to it. I love.
Right.
And even now, I'm so disgusted about what they were doing. It's coming out now. Warren, they're all going to fuck.
All the theft of money. Why would Democrats want us to stop exposing corruption? Isn't that weird? Because they were getting the money.
Oh, of course they were.
Man.
And that's why they're tripping. And like you're so mad, but wouldn't you be like, oh my God, this can help so many more people?
That's right.
All this, but no. And then, what was I going to say about the Democrats?
That they're dirty.
Yeah,
they need to be They need to be deported with the illegal aliens.
Yes, they're all gonna, hopefully.
Can we send them to that nasty prison?
Yeah, Gitmo. Yeah, well, I heard they have like 2 other facilities, like Gitmo, like where they've already like started like hearings. Like,
Gitmo, I have heard. Yeah.
Clinton is getting because they're getting charged her with treason, espionage, because they're sending all those
emails. Wow. And he should. They went after him, right?
I think it's so much. Oh, you came after me. I'm going. I think it's like you are so dirty.
Right.
You crushed this country. Oh, sorry.
Right.
I'm talking politics. You want me to take that too? No, good. This is Steve. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name on.
All right, Andy.
Andy.
I'm trying to save black babies.
Yeah. Nice. That's the Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. A white.
Yeah, that's a cop I'm suing. He violated my civil rights. Yes, he hates freedom and free speech. Be careful.
All right.
I think he's a racist.
I don't know. You don't look like a racist.
No, I think he's a racist. No. We can't, man. He violated my rights so many times I lost count. I'm trying to save black babies and he's harassing me. All babies, but they like killing the black ones. So I'm trying to save his kids. Democrats are killing young black voters through abortion.
Killing a lot of them.
That's true. They're killing America. Can we deport them with the illegals? Right? Do not feel safe with you around, man. Democrats are killing young black voters through abortion. We're trying to save his babies. I heard the lady might have aborted one, though. We know his girlfriend. She's white. I think she aborted one. I know. Go talk. I'm trying to save his black babies. Stop killing Democrats through abortion. They love killing the black babies. Democrats are killing black voters through abortion. Trying to save black voters, man. Democrats are killing young black voters through abortion. We're trying to save his babies. What are you doing, man?
How are you, Andy?
I'm finally free again.
You been in
But
jail?
no, well, I think I already told you that, dude. They jailed me twice now. 30 days each time. That's fucked up for free speech. So anyways, I'm finally free again for the moment. There's already the black cop Jimenez here harassed me. I told him that I'm trying to save his black babies because they keep aborting them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What about you? Are you done? You're retired? What?
I'm retired.
Very good. Hey, did you hear the good news?
What's the good
I'm
news?
suing the event center.
You're suing them?
They trespassed me for free speech out on the public sidewalk.
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Hey, now when you work there, you work for the event center management or Charlotte County?
I work for a company called ASM.
Okay, so you did work for them, but they work really close with the government, right? Because the government's got meetings there all the time, right?
No, the government does have meetings,
Yes.
but I don't know what the technical issues are
Okay.
with when they rent space.
Right.
Remember that time that
Oh, I do. He ran you around, buddy.
that room was rented by the, what do they call that group?
Charlotte County Council?
No. It was rented by the, not AFL-CIO, NAACP, is that it?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they rented the facility.
Okay.
They could tell you who can come in and who can't,
Okay.
because they were in control of that.
Of that room, we looked up the paperwork. They only control the room, not the hallway. But yeah, he was inside, right? Ian, right?
The NAACP.
Well, yeah. When they rent a room, they control the room, not the sidewalk in the front, and
No.
not what?
When Premier Auto Auction, they rent
Yeah,
everything. and
that's
put
true.
A fence completely
That
around
I
the entire
agree.
facility.
I agree.
So it all depends.
No, I agree. But usually when you rent the room, so they trespassed me for the gun show when I was there telling everybody about the sheriff's list.
Yeah.
They trespassed me on a public side. And you know what the paperwork says for Punta Gorda, for Charlotte County?
What?
You can protest on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Honest to God. So yeah, they must be sued. They must pay. They violated my rights. I mean, they even admitted it in the body camera. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
He literally said he can be here, but we're going to trespass
What do
money.
you think you're going to get out of them?
We're going to try for $1 million. What do you think?
I think you're going to spend a lot of money. And
Oh man, don't bum me out. Well, I don't got a lawyer. I'm pro se. You know what I mean?
so it doesn't cost you anything.
That's right. Yeah.
Paperwork.
Yeah, lawyer. Yeah, actually, you're right. Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork.
Counter sue you.
That is correct.
They can hurt you.
So guess how many?
You don't have anything for them to take.
Well, that's true, and none of this shit is frivolous. It's all on video. So we're up to 6 lawsuits in federal court in Fort Myers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember they gave me a lot of tickets, right?
I don't remember a single ticket. I don't keep in touch with you that
Oh, all right. So you mainly kept in touch with Ian McGuire.
Yeah, since my interest has stopped.
Okay.
In that entire field of First Amendment auditors.
Yes.
I just don't have any interest in that at all.
You don't watch them on YouTube anymore?
No, I don't.
Oh man, what are you doing then?
What do I do?
We're not free anymore. We're still not free.
Oh, I got a girlfriend.
Oh, you're doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. You're doing this one like this, right? Did you make a baby yet? No, you don't want a baby?
Hey, I'm
What?
70 years old.
So, Elon Musk, look how many babies Elon Musk has got, right?
Am I what?
Look how many babies Elon Musk has. You can get, maybe you should go for some babies. I think they said he's got 100 now.
Oh, I don't know. I don't keep in touch with that part of his life.
Right,
I know a lot of people do.
right, that's true. That is true.
It's mostly liberal press.
That is absolutely correct.
I don't care about the liberal press.
So you don't scratch Teslas and stuff like that?
I don't what?
You don't scratch Teslas?
70 years old, my ears are terrible.
Okay, so you're not going around scratching a Tesla.
No.
Okay, that's good. I had to get a sticker for my car that says it's not a Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Democrats are so stupid, they don't know that Teslas have cameras and they're filming them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they might think my Toyota is a Tesla because they're so stupid, you know what I mean?
You gotta walk down the street today with the idea in your head that you're under cameras.
Yes,
Just one, but several.
that is correct.
Everywhere you go.
Did you see all the LPRs that are everywhere now? The license plate readers, everywhere, dude.
I don't keep my eye on them. I don't worry about it.
Right.
One thing, I don't speed or. I do roll through stops.
Oh my God! You just admitted a crime. You're going to be arrested now. Oh my God! I can't believe you did that.
Especially on a bicycle.
I know, right?
I will stop, and if there's nobody in sight, in all directions, I won't come to a.
But did you know that actually is illegal? You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
You're supposed to treat that as a car.
Come to it at a complete stop. I know.
That is correct. Do you know that Punta Gorda is starting to bust people for going on the white line now?
Oh.
That's petty, right?
Well, I did get a ticket last year.
Okay, for that?
No, I forgot to pay my registration.
Okay.
And my registration was expired about 3 or 4 months.
Oh man, did they put you in jail?
I just forgot.
Did they put you in jail? They like to put people in jail. Did they put?
It's not a thing that I do every month.
Right.
So the bill got overlooked.
Okay.
And probably tossed out accidentally.
Did they beat you, tase you, and let the dog eat you for that?
No, the guy reminded me, and he said that it'll be about $120 fine.
Now, if they stopped Andy for that,
and paid it right away.
if they stopped Andy for that, would they beat him, tase him, let the dog eat him, put him in jail?
They didn't let me go.
Okay.
I did have to go in and catch up and ask, and I did tell them how sorry I was that I overlooked the bill.
Did you kiss their feet? That's what they really like. If you kiss their feet,
I don't
you're good.
think that guy cared about people kissing his feet. He was just a guy working at the counter.
Okay, all right.
Paperwork.
So you didn't go in front of the judge?
You know, it was his job.
Right? Okay.
He just got job.
Why, do you agree with tyranny? I mean, people doing their job, fucking people over every day, policing for profit?
Yeah, but the definition of tyranny varies from individual to individual.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm going to cruise on now.
Why? This is great, man. You're on camera.
Well,
We're doing a story about you and your dates with Ian McGuire. Hey, by the way, I got the police report, all that witness tampering you did to me, felony witness tampering. Do you know what do you know what Punta Gorda cops, Charlotte County Sheriff, Northport Police, and the FBI did?
Wait.
Nothing.
Yeah.
They helped the old lady, but not Andy. What is that legal? Is that yeah, constitutional? No comment?
Nah.
Even you
I
got
don't know
help.
what to say because you're talking about a bunch of issues I don't think about.
Right? Hey, at least Ian got trespassed that day, I think, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I think he did. The day that he harassed you at the event center, he got trespassed, right? Yeah, so you got him that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think, I think people look at your sign.
It's redacted.
And
It's
look the other way. Yeah.
I know, but it's redacted.
Yeah.
They chilled my free speech, so I don't dare to unredact it.
Yeah, you can, I guess free speech is free speech.
Right? When the black cop was over here,
I don't know if anybody really cares.
when the black cop was over here, I was telling people I'm trying to save his babies.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
people should have free speech, but I also think that people should not be annoyed by
Oh,
issues
come
that they don't care that
on.
much.
So you would support our founding fathers?
Then you just look the other way.
That's exactly right. So you would support our founding fathers killing the redcoat British police for freedom?
Well, I'm
Good hat, man.
Thank you.
I'm trying to save black Democrat babies.
I haven't seen you in a while.
I know. That black cop over there is one of the cops that gave me tickets for free speech.
I'm out of here.
All right, man. But yeah, they jailed
I've
me.
been wearing Trump hats since the day after he came down the escalator in 2015.
Oh, very good.
And I've never ever gotten a derogatory statement until 4 weeks ago. When
What happened?
I bought this at the Tampa Gun Show. We
Okay.
happened to be up there, and we saw Air Supply on a Sunday concert.
Wow.
We came back.
You are old.
As I say, I'm in my late 50s. Wait, did I say that? No.
Yeah, I'm 60.
Okay, well, you're older than me.
I know.
I got 59.
I was just playing balls to the wall the other day, buddy.
I'm playing 59 until July 8th.
Damn.
But anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, The next day, which was Monday, we putted back.
Right.
And we took 19, which goes into 41. So
Yes.
we stopped in a Walmart.
Okay.
Well, from the time we checked out of the hotel until we got to the Walmart in a bad area
Okay.
on 19,
Okay.
I got a few looks. We go into Walmart. There's 2 cop cars in the parking lot.
Oh,
with
my.
cops sitting in them. There's a police officer inside the front door acting as the greeter,
Okay.
right? So we were in there about a half an hour or so, and you know, a bunch of nasty looks. Maybe
Wow.
one compliment for every 10 nasty looks.
Okay.
So one guy walked in the front door. I was standing waiting for the old lady, right? He walks in.
Right.
He's on a mission, right? Young
Right.
40-year-old white guy.
Right.
And he looks at me with a nasty look. Gets 20 feet down, turns around, right?
Right.
Gets to the end of the aisle and turns around like he's, you know, he's like, and then ducks down. I'm like,
Wow.
and then we got back, and I was telling my friend, and he's like, "Yeah, you're cutting into that hat is cutting into their existence,
Right.
right?
Right.
What, you know, lose the fat."
Oh, that is a
They
good
are the
hat.
fat.
Can you order that? That's a good one.
I'm gonna go. We're either gonna. We typically go Bradenton to Fort Minor gun shows. But
Okay.
We went to Tampa because we have.
Why, are you a gun dealer?
No. We
Okay.
just go. We just like to go.
All right.
And,
Yeah, buy them while you can.
Exactly. And so anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, so are you aware of how many times I was assaulted doing this?
A lot.
14 times now, not a single one convicted. 14 times. How do you explain that?
Right.
I'm trying to save black babies, miss.
This is my wife, Hope. I'm Bob. She's Hope. You can't forget.
Yes, I'm a patriot. Yep.
You
When
were-
the
yeah.
black cop was over here harassing me, I told everybody I'm trying to save his black babies. He didn't like that. Because he was dating a white lady, and we did hear that she killed his baby.
Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
Unbelievable.
That's sad.
All right, listen. We got to carry on.
You were awesome. Thank you for being American, man. You should sell those hats, man.
You too. Thank you.
That's a good hat.
That's a good ass hat. That's a good hat.
Thank you. Miss, we need to stop the Democrats from killing the young black babies. You know they're doing that, right? They are. It's very sad.
No, they're not. I think he can just stop here and like this.
A lot of other people have been. That might be a little safer.